Introducing the Open Palm Podcast, hosted by Jerome Shaw. Available today on your favorite podcasting platforms, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor.fm, and many more. The Open Palm Podcast, where the host engages his listeners with inspirational messages, motivating themes, and thought-provoking ideas. Topics include: make more mistakes, how much is your value, don't get right, get going, learning to let go, excellence is a habit, and more. Binge listen today. Subscribe today. It's getting excellent ratings. That's the Open Palm Podcast, hosted by Jerome Shaw. You can also find it on YouTube. Make sure you share it with your social networks and connect on Twitter and Instagram at Jerome Shaw. That's the Open Palm Podcast with Jerome Shaw. Available today on your favorite podcasting platforms. Go listen, download, and subscribe now.
My friend, have you ever played a video game? Have you ever played a game, either at an arcade or at a house, at your home, where you were on a start screen, a select screen, right? Maybe it was an adventure game where you got to select your own character, and it had a whole bunch of characters with different skills, different possessions, different attributes, different qualities, different abilities, right? And you went through and you selected the one that you liked. Maybe the one that spoke to you, or the one that was most like you, or the one that really stuck out and caught your eye. Now you selected this character with unique sets of abilities and qualifications and all sorts of things. And with this character, with its skills and attributes, you went through the game and you started playing, but maybe after a while you got bored with this character and you said, nah, you know what? I want to go back to the select screen, press start, and I want to select a new character, right? To start to play the game with a new character. Well, my friend, you don't just have to do this in a video game. My friend, you may be surprised to learn that you can do this in real life. See, it's like Les Brown says, you are born for greatness, but you're not destined for greatness. You have choice. You have free will. And what we can do is we can select a new character. You can go back to the start screen and you can select a new character in real life. It is never too late, in fact, to be who you might have been. You can choose now. Many have done it in what many have called old age. Even in later years, it's never too late to be who you might have been. I saw a man the other night, and I watched him in the moonlight as he was doing Tai Chi. And he did it with rigorous fury. It was magical to watch. Now, who knows when he had selected this character, when he had adopted this discipline? Who knows when he had manifested these abilities, this form of practice? But as I watched him, I was captivated. I wanted to continue watching. I wanted to just stand there and just watch him all night as he continued his training. Now, this man, many would say, was an elderly man in later years, maybe past his prime, you would say. But was he? Is he? See, I think this man selected a new character. The same thing that you and I can do. Who knows when he started this practice? Who knows when he took up that discipline? He could have been a completely different person even 2 years ago, and I would have never known it. But to me, this man had selected and adopted an awesome character. To me, this man was a warrior. A warrior class. A roguelike entity He was not like everyone else. My friend, you don't have to settle for the character that you have selected. You can change it. You can go back out to the start screen, put in a new coin, insert here, and you can switch or select a different character. It's okay. To the people who said, I've always been this way, and are proud of it, well, that's up to you. But for the one who says, I no longer want this, I no longer accept this, I no longer buy this, I'm not buying this character anymore, they are the ones who change, because it is always within you to change. So never be bound to that character if it's not serving you. If it's not getting the job done the way you want it, switch it up. Adopt a new character. Go back to the start screen. Select. And see how this one fits in your video game. In this simulation that we call life. In this game of life. See how a new character can serve you. Thank you for listening, my friend. This has been Jerome Shaw on TOP, the Open Palm Podcast here in Lake Elsinore, California. The open palm means harmony with the world, understanding our place in the world, using our skills accordingly. Greeting the world with an open palm instead of a closed fist. My friend, I pray that you received an encouraging message, letting you know that you can adopt a new character. It is never too late to be who you might have been. Share this with a like-minded individual who is learning and growing and becoming their greatest version. If you really gain value from this episode, then I do invite you to become a supporter of the podcast, as many others are doing. And big shout out to all of our supporters. Thank you so much. Your donations mean so much. You may do so, my friend, by opening your browser to anchor.fm/jshaw and supporting it there by clicking the little support button is much appreciated. Even taking just a moment of your time to give this a positive review or rating on whatever platform you have chosen to listen to it is appreciated, my friend. And be blessed. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Take care. Hey there, my friend. So you've heard about Anchor, but do you know why it's the easiest way to make a podcast? Well, first off, it's free. It allows you to use creation tools that let you record your podcast right from your phone or computer. It also distributes your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more platforms. You can even make money from your podcast with minimum listenership. It's everything you need in one place. Download the free Anchor app today or go to anchor.fm to get started. Can't wait to hear yours. Let's see what you have to offer the world.